Popcorn.
So today we look ahead to the cinema releases in March 2022. 15 releases, a lot to go through, so we'll make it quick and snappy. And yeah, let's make a start. So 4th of March, we see 2 releases. The first one being Ali and Ava. This is more of a drama than a rom-com, but it is love orientated, I guess, with the 2 lead characters there, Ali and Eva, who are both lonely and both connect and sparks start to fly. So yeah, that's 4th of March for that one. But also on the 4th of March we have a big film, highly anticipated, and it's really going to set the year alight, and hopefully, as Spider-Man did, bring in the audience. So what movie is that? It is The Batman. So Matt Reeves here brings his Batman vision to life, 5 years in the making, this one. And when the Riddler, and a sadistic killer that he is, begins murdering political figures in Gotham, Batman is forced to investigate to see his hidden corruption and question his family involvement. So this was due to be a standalone release. However, with the DCEU, that sounds right, going down the multiverse route, it looks like this is going to get a planned sequel as well. Not too sure how it's going to fit in there with Michael Keaton's Batman and such, but I guess time will tell. 4th of March, the Batman, and it's going to be, well, hopefully a cracker. And this takes us to the 11th of March, where we have 2 releases. The first one being Red Rocket, which is a story of a former porn star going back to his rural settings back in small town in America, really, and do the town want him there. I see this one being more of a drama stroke comedy. It's been getting decent reviews out in the States. The second one on the 11th of March is Master Chang, and this is again more of a coming of age story, I guess, where Master Chang, his wife has just passed away, so he takes his young child over to Finland, of all places, to meet up with an old flame, and on the way bond with such child. Again, it's getting pretty decent scores, this one actually. So 2 on the 11th as well. The 18th is pretty busy, several releases on the 18th. The first one being X. And will X mark the spot here for A24? Those of you who are familiar with A24 releases know they are style and substance. So I'm expecting good things from this one. So X tells the story of a group of young filmmakers way back in 1979. And they set out to make an adult film in rural Texas. But when the elderly horse catches them in the act, the cast find themselves making a different type of movie and a struggle to stay alive. So A24, if you're not familiar with them, have done Midsummer, they've done The Witch, Green Knight, so a very stylish type of movies. Also on March 18th, we have Operation Fortune. So this one might actually get pulled. That's what I'm hearing, I'm reading online. Someone might actually get pulled. But it sees Jonathan Stapen, Hugh Grant, a star in this one. And this is basically Fortune, who's a spy, enlists a Hollywood A-lister to help him, well, complete his mission really. But again, that's likely to get pulled from what we're seeing online. Also on the 18th, we have a little movie known as Wolf, and this tells the tale of a young adult who believes he's a wolf, and I think on this one it goes to rehab, etc, like that. It's supposed to be quite a quirky tale, again, from what I'm seeing online. That then takes us over again to the next release, which is Paris 13, District 13. and this tells the tale of Camille, Emile and Nora, who have a little triangle going on, so it's plenty of love connections going on that one in Paris on that one, so that's District 13. We've also got the Nan movie. So I'm led to believe this is a TV show here in the UK. Never heard of it myself. I hope it's not like Mr. Brown Boys, whatever that's called. Not my type of humour. But the Nan is getting a big screen adaptation. So Catherine Tate will star in that one. And the last release on this day is The Phantom of the Open. I believe this is a true story where an unknown actually takes part in the British Open. It's a golf competition for you who don't know there, and actually scores the worst round on record. So I believe it's a true story. It'll probably be a typical British humour type movies in there as well, so it probably will be a decent watch. Yep, so several movies there on the 18th. The 25th, it doesn't slow down. It doesn't slow down at all. On the 25th we have Michael Bay brings the Bayhem here. This is Ambulance. So, and this tells the tale of two robbers who basically steal an ambulance once a high score is wrong. And as you know, with Michael Bay, he loves his style, loves his explosions, his fast cars, his bombs. I wasn't say bums there, but that's probably true as well. So you know what you're going to get at this one. You're going to get a loud movie, a loud popcorn movie. Just leave your brain outside the door. It won't make a whole lot of sense, but it'll probably look good doing that. We've also got two more releases on this day. We have Bernadetta, which tells the tale of a nun who starts to see visions, erotic visions in there, and starts a relationship with another nun. No prices for guessing this is from the same director as Basic Instinct. So let's see if he hits another home run on this one. And the last one on this one is I Am What I Am, which is a animation about a young Cantonese boy who must overcome self-doubt in his village. So that's the 25th done, which takes us to one more movie of the 31st, and we are getting slightly earlier in the UK, 1 day earlier. It's not a great deal. It's been delayed several times over the past 2 years or so, and that's Morbius. So this is probably a good time to release it again. It's going to be connected to the Spider-Man universe, the Sony Spider-Man universe, where Michael Morbius, who is struggling with a rare blood disease, on the trail for a what's the word I'm looking for there, a cure. He actually injects himself with some sort of vampirism, so he becomes some sort of anti-hero vampire. Think of Venom Spider-Man type movie there. So again, you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a comic book film with the usual peaks and troughs, you know, introduction, bad guy, etc, etc. But yeah, he's a welcome addition to that universe as it just keeps on growing and growing. So what is my movie recommendation of the month? It's released on the 25th of March, and it is The Worst Person in the World. Unfortunately, here in the UK, we're a bit late getting this one. The reviews from the festivals, you know, Cannes, over in Toronto, etc, etc. It's been outstanding, and just there you go on the screen. It is a Norwegian film, I believe. It tells the tale of the life of Julie over a 4-year span. You know, Julie's a young woman who's trying to navigate through her troubled life, a troubled love life, and struggling to find her own path, and she's trying to work out who she really is. Now, I'm probably not doing that movie justice, but if you can stand subtitles, and I hope more and more people can, go and take a look at this one here. I imagine the Batman at the beginning of the month will take care of its own business, but this one is going to be the highlight of the month in my opinion. So that's March 2022 out of the way. So again, as I've just more said there, it starts with the Batman, which is highly anticipated, and it's going to end with the worst person in the world, which is, you know, award heavy. It's going to be get plenty of awards there than they have in the Oscars or other awards out there. But yeah, those are the two to look out for. Like I said, I had to pick one. It's the worst person in the world. Anyhow, I won't keep you much longer. Thank you for watching. I hope you are enjoying these snappy look aheads, and I hope to see you on the next one. Do take care.